defensively. They're going to try to employ what they did against Indiana, which is to force them to shoot over the top. And speaking of shooting over the top, Thorbjarnarson is really shooting confidently. Corey, they have to find him.
Goes baseline off the side of the backboard. Well defended by the 17-year-old.
Yeah, forced him behind the backboard. Excellent job of walling up.
Burke for three. That was short. And Fred Hoiberg doesn't always love that long two.
And I think Purdue understood that as well. That's why they ran out so aggressively.
Nice passing inside. Udra Ogo with a dunk and a 7-0 Nebraska run. The lead is 5.
Now, if you are Purdue, you cannot settle.
Here's Mack coming off a great game. No-look feed. Thorbjarnarson for three.
Nice job by Mack of getting in the lane, drawing the defensive attention, and then kicking out to Thorbjarnarson. The difference between that and his two misses.
Foul was on Jihad Proctor. Led us to the first timeout. That pass deflected and a turnover. Stolen away by Eric Hunter Jr. Fewer. Three for Proctor. Off the heel, no, and tipped along the baseline to Mack.
Nice job by Nebraska defensively of not allowing a post touch.
Reaching
advantage when he was on the bench.
Here's Kavas. He'll pull up outside the elbow, and that rattles around and just out. Second chance for the Huskers, and down low scoring is Cam Mack. Mack baseline. This is Burke. Dangerous pass. Mack off the feed. And Nebraska answers. Cam Mack for three. 31% three-point shooter.
And he shot it fairly well at Indiana. 3 of 8. It's not the pretty.
Not connects. We'll shoot 2.
Nice job by Cheatham of not allowing the ball to stick. And a good job by Mack. Watch the follow through. This is what gives it a chance. He holds it all the way through. That gives it a chance. Nice job by Mack. Off the good delay. Not just bigs. They had humongos playing at the same time.
Mack, no-look pass into traffic and a turnover.
Poor
Stefanovic off the screen. It's short. Long rebound to Mack. Lead pass Cheatham. Can Proctor get back defensively? No.
Beautiful job, Corey. Long shot, long rebound. He got backed under a little bit, but he did become a spectator and rebounded strongly with 2 hands.
Cross will pull up for three, and it goes for Kevin Cross. Only a 27% three-point shooter. And back and forth we go. Huskers by 4.
He took the charge very well.
Foul was on Burke, his first. Hunter an air ball. Purdue now shooting just 22% from the field in his first half.
And again, take a look who's not out there. You don't have the shot blocker. With Harms on the bench, earlier in the half, they didn't take advantage of it. Nice recognition and adjustment by Nebraska of understanding that the eraser on the back part of that defense was out and go right at the rim.
And it is.
You saw there, nice cut without the basketball, but again, noticeable by the absence is Harms. You're not going to try that if Harms is in there because he's going to have an opportunity to come over from the weak side and convert, but good job of moving without the basketball. Wheeler turned his head and Kavas made him pay.
Thompson has it rejected by Mack. Cam Mack did not start the Creighton game. Why? He was late for the team bus by 1 minute. So he came off the bench for that game a couple of weeks ago.
I like that. Hey, on a ball reversal, he's got it pinned.
There's Proctor in the lane, and one.
And even though he didn't score, Williams should get a form of assist under my administration for this regard. Watch him. They're so occupied with him, he seals off, and that allows the turn of the corner by Proctor. And Cross is afraid of leaving him. You can tell right there he's afraid of leaving him for the block, for the dump down. As a result, Proctor has a clear burst to the rim.
Cheatham against Boudreaux. Now it's Mack. Never set his feet. Didn't matter. Fadeaway three for Cam Mack.
He didn't, but how about the pass by Cheatham? It's kind of like football. He threw Mack open. Watch for the pass. It leads Mack away from the defense and into his shooting motion. Small thing, important thing, and a lot of these small things are adding up to a big advantage for Nebraska at home.
Halftime show coming up next on BTN.
The defensive intensity has ratcheted up here for Purdue.
Contested three for Cheatham. No long rebound though, corralled by Mack. Matt Painter at halftime. What do you think he said?
We're going to throw the ball inside, and if somebody's not going to come out here and exert energy on the defensive end, I'll find somebody who will.
Second chance, and Burke knocks down the three. He has 10, his second three to
force Nebraska to defend the post.
Huskers have hit 5 of their last 7 threes. Odrago down low. He won't turn 18 until late March. 6'9", 260.
Offensively, even though Eastern didn't get the interior feed, he was able to ride out his defender, and that created the driving path.
Mack tried to answer, couldn't. Split
the first 3+ minutes of the second half.
Cam Mack penetrates, sets up Cheatham for 3. A 15-point deficit, the largest deficit Purdue has faced. The second time all year Purdue trailed at halftime. The only previous occasion was the Texas game, which they lost at home back on November 9th.
18 made field goals, 16 coming via the assist now.
Stefanovic the miss. Purdue now 3 of 20 from the 3.
And go inside to Williams.
Mack, tough 3. 11 for Mack. That leads the Huskers.
I mean, he's well on his way to his second consecutive double-double. He just reached it in.
Mack with 5 to shoot. He'll still drive. Lays it up. No. Nebraska thought there should have been a foul. Instead, a shot clock violation.
They had to hold the double there on the post.
Lead down to 7, but there's the freshman, Ivan Odrago. Santa happy. Timeout. They feed Williams. There's the double.
Yep, nice job. Poor pass. Strong, aggressive double. They're going to put Williams in these high ball screens and make him defend.
And he does pick it and lays it up and in.
Oh, that was worth more than 2 points, I think, for Purdue.
Mack way off on that 3, but crossed. Stefanovic catch and shoot 3 off the mark, and Mack the rebound. Stefanovic now 2 of 7 from 3 tonight. Wheeler, quick 3, no. Tipped around, Thompson had it for a moment, but now Mack. Stefanovic back defensively, the bounce, the dunk! To Burke!
Hey, how about the court awareness of Mack? He stops at the elbow, Corey. Last play by Cam Mack. Our BTN standout brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance. Smart play. Don't dribble yourself into trouble. You stop. You utilize the jump stop at that left elbow. And he saw Burke streaking down that right lane unimpeded, and a good delivery of the bounce pass. Threes, but if you're going to take one, make sure it comes off a dribble drive or at least a post touch. The style of play which Coach Hoiberg wants to implement.
Proctor the miss. And Mack the save. And now Burke. And Burke, he is fouled by Hunter. And Mack has just made history. A triple-double for Cam Mack. 11 points, 12 assists, 10 rebounds. First ever triple-double of team fouls. So there is Cam Mack. Country Mart presents On the Mark, and absolutely first triple-double in program history. So if you watched it, thank you. If you're here, save your ticket stub.
And how, you know,
or your screenshot.
The
I should say it's 2019. Stubs, they don't really float around that much anymore.
I noticed how when you looked at me when you said ticket stub.
He's coming out. How about this hand?
In addition to Cam Mack's triple-double,